Another year has come and gone in what feels like 20 milliseconds. And so to wrap it all up, let's do a Q&A because, why not? I'm out of ideas. First question, or rather, series of questions. When did you become a YouTuber? 2013. Where are you from? Szczecin, Poland. When did you get into tech? I was into tech pretty much my entire life, and especially seeing how my computer back home in Poland was like my only source of entertainment for so long. And up until I moved in 2006, that PC running Windows 98, which didn't even have internet at that point, was pretty much the only thing I had, and I just kind of loved playing with it a lot. And then as I kind of grew older, I kind of liked to think I knew a lot about tech and loved tech. But then since like 2015 onwards, when I had, computer science lessons in school, but also I kind of discovered the depth of like easily accessible and easily digestible tech information online, especially on YouTube, I kind of finally started to get it a lot more. And it kind of just continued from there. And what's your favorite food? I'd probably have to go for something Japanese like sushi, because I really love sushi. But here's the thing, I don't like fish, or any seafood, so I only eat like vegetarian or sushi with meat. So yeah, I don't think I can really say I like sushi, but like, at the same time I kinda do. How's your day been? No, I'd say it's pretty good. If not for the fact that I just remembered that I'm recording something like 5 videos today, and I have to edit all of them, because I'm leaving for Christmas tomorrow. So yeah. I'm kind of panicking now. Would you buy a 4090 knowing the issues with the connector? Yes. Yes, I would. In fact, I'm still planning on buying them whenever they become available again. Mainly because there's nothing else in the market right now that has that kind of performance. And especially if you get a very good connector, then it should all go well. Be Quiet did actually send me one, so, if it does all go well and doesn't melt, that's gonna be good, and if the special cable does melt, then I get to blackmail them, I guess. Do you have any plans for 2023? Oh yeah, I have a lot of plans. But the issue is that a lot of it is also kind of unplanned, and it's kind of scary. I'm gonna finally, graduate from university next year, so I'm hoping that next year is gonna be the year where this kind of really just takes off and kind of becomes my main career and my main everything, my main interest. Well, kind of already is my main career and interest, but like, you know what I mean. But in terms of precise plans, there are already a lot of awesome projects, including some tours of some pretty awesome places. I love really exciting collabs with awesome companies. Plus, one that I'm super excited about is that in May, we'll be actually doing this really awesome road trip down Route 66 in the US. It's going to be my first time in America. And I'm really excited. I'm hoping to do some pretty awesome content from there as well. It's very difficult to make plans for the channel because it just doesn't grow like a regular channel. It's no secret that the kind of growth on here has been very slow. And I'm a kind of person who loves planning ahead. I love thinking of what I'm going to do with this channel when it's like much bigger, when I have the funds to do this and that and whatever. But I also have to kind of reel them in because, it's just not this kind of big money-making thing right now, so we'll see. It all really depends on how the channel grows. I have a lot of plans, the channel just has to kind of be able to keep up, I guess. How do you keep your hair so nice? I love that you asked this because I have been having so many issues with my hair recently. Like, it's been falling out a lot. I don't think you can really tell in my videos, but like, it has gone significantly more thin. And I have like no idea why at this point. I've been taking like the highest strength biotin you can buy alongside other stuff that's supposed to make your hair grow and like strong or whatever. So maybe that's why it looks healthy on camera even if it really isn't. But in terms of my actual routine, well, I don't really have one. Whenever I wash my hair, I pretty much just go for whichever shampoos are closest to me. So I have like 2 or 3 shampoos which I kind of use interchangeably. And apart from that, I also put some other like hair products into my hair after washing it to make kind of brushing it later easier so it doesn't like, get super tangled, and other stuff that's supposed to, once again help it regrow and also how maintain its strength or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of all over the place, but it's, well, clearly not working, but at least it's working enough for the camera. Have you ever thought about doing vlogs? No, because my life is absolutely boring. And I know that's like the answer that everyone gives, but like really, my life is boring. Because pretty much all I do is make videos and play games. And more I'm just playing games to make videos for the other channel, because that channel has like more gaming related content. Plus the algorithm doesn't really like you going too off topic. So I'd love to do vlogs and stuff like, for example, my trip to the US, but if I could tie it into tech a bit more, I don't know how I could like tie Route 66 to technology, but maybe if I find a way, I'll probably do some vlogs on that journey. I mean, kind of I have to, you know, it's gonna be like a 2-week journey or something, so I have to kind of have some content out of it. Would you go for an i5 3600KF or a Ryzen 7600X if I was going for a mid-range build with DDR5 for both? I mean, the issue is that DDR5 isn't really mid-range. I mean, like, here's the performance numbers, as you can see. So if all you want is performance, then you know what to go for right there. But there's also, of course, the kind of question of upgradability, because Raptor Lake is the last set of CPUs for the current LGA 1700 socket, at least most likely, while AM5 is a brand new platform that's going to be supported for a long time now. So if you're planning on doing, like, you know, more frequent CPU upgrades, then maybe to go for AM5, or if you're planning on doing your next CPU upgrade like so far away that you'd have to buy a new motherboard at that point, maybe just go for Intel. What is the worst game you have ever played? Honestly, I haven't played too many bad games because I've never been like, you know, so super rich I can just afford to buy games I may or may not like. I've always gone for games that I'm like almost certain I will like. But then things like the Xbox Game Pass have come out and allowed me to play games that, you know, I don't have to buy, and that's when the real garbage started to come out. One game, and I know I'm gonna upset Shadow by saying this, but one game I just really don't like, and I don't understand how it's so bad, it's Sea of Thieves. That game is just so fundamentally bad on so many gameplay levels and story levels and everything that I have no idea how someone like Rare, like a good games company, thought it was a good idea. It's just so bad on so many levels. Another game from the Game Pass which I tried and absolutely hated was like Hellblade Setsuna's Sunday Dinner, whatever it was called. That game felt like I was back in secondary school in like year 7 drama lessons watching some kids put on a show about like bullying. You know, that was the vibe I was getting from it. It literally just felt like a bad middle school play by a bunch of kids who'd rather not be there. It was so pretentious, so full of itself, and so heavy-handed about everything, I just could not play more than like 30 minutes of it. And it was also just very boring at the same time. Oh, but there is actually a game which I paid full price for. In fact, more than full price. Because I'm talking about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which I bought with the special, like, Pokeball accessory controller thingy. I was so excited for that game. Because it was supposed to be my first Pokemon game ever. I haven't really played any other Pokemon game apart from just a few minutes of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And I was so excited for it, and it just was so annoying. I could feel my frustration building with like every single step I took in the game world, you know? Everything just took 10 times more longer than it should. The world felt more like just some puzzle we have to navigate rather than a actual world you're exploring. Everything was just so boring. Maybe just because I never played a Pokemon game before, but I find the battling very difficult. I honestly feel bad talking badly about the game because it's so cute, you know? Eevee's adorable, the game itself looks cute, but it's just so annoying to play. Oh, and for some reason, even though I had this question saved on my phone, I just forgot about it, so sorry about that. I'm gonna kind of try and answer it now. Do you return your products after you review them? No, not really. I do keep them. I don't even really sell them, though I'm actually in the middle of hopefully negotiating a few deals with some companies where they'll basically just send stuff over for review, they have to then send back, which that would definitely increase the amount of reviews I can do, which I'm really excited about, so I don't know, we'll see if maybe something comes from that. But no, so far for the stuff I review, I don't have to send it back, I don't have to sell it or anything, I just keep it. So there it is, you brought the Qs to me and I gave you the As. Hopefully now you know a bit more about what's going on behind the scenes and my absolute hatred of Pokemon games. And if you want to help support this channel so we can make more videos like this in the future, then maybe check out our Patreon, because in a single dollar a month truly goes a long way, while you get awesome perks as well. I'd also like to thank my existing patrons, Gavin Burns, Ryan Uki B, Justin Rage, Ella Vroniak, Baldur's Welcome, Meg Sumner, Shane Allcroft Lansby, and Jesse Herdman. Thank you guys so much, for truly goes a long way. Down here you can find our merch store, our Discord server, and our social media links as well. But anyway, that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember, subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all whenever I make next. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.